Hello everyone, this is a match between Kyren versus Barry Hawkins of the Group 5 2021 Championship League. Let's watch.
I guess Dominic, although it was a long match and he's straight back on, at least he won it, so he's got those good feelings coming into this match. It might be a bit different had he... Well, it's a great pot.
Or more to avoid the cannon on the red near the top cushion. Well, it went through the gap of the pack. Played as a shot to nothing. It was a good ball strike.
In time for the World Championship so that he's seeded for the Crucible, doesn't have to qualify. Century breaks in this group alone, and of course
hear an audible sigh there from Kyren. That was a bit of... Keyboard finishes tight to the side cushion. I don't think he'll be able to get onto a red. He just caught the side.
so he's back in, and this is a better chance. Kyren Wilson, remember, impressive rate of scoring. If he did win the match, he would go above Joe, and of course he's got to play Joe Perry in his last match.
15 pink for now. So that does make the break a difficult one to make, and that's why he's decided to play off the side. All of a sudden, from nowhere, from Kyren. Played it with a lot of check side on the cube.
Yes, it's one of those frames where he's chipping away. Been in a few times, only 26 in front, but
foul. The miss, Kyren Wilson.
This looks good, as long as he doesn't glance off the red too far, and that's...
well, that is a big mistake from Kyren Wilson, so this is the first good chance for Hawkins. Roll. Delby to stand any chance of staying in. Probably fifth is his best chance now, but
9.
Ones near that right side cushion, which of course won't favour Barry being a left-handed player.
17.
Trying to see he'll land on anything. He has played the cannon and it's gone wrong. Didn't have to play it, but he had such a good opportunity to avoid it somehow. Did very well there. Now where's this cue ball going to finish? It's not going to be too bad.
And Hawkins 24.
Once again though, just wobbling it into the jaws. To bring the two difficult reds into play. He did have, but again it's gone wrong, hasn't it?
taking the pot on. And the most successful non-British player in snooker history. Couldn't have gone much worse, could it, in the end?
Kyren Wilson.
So Wilson
Well, that's perfect.
in the end, the in-off from Hawkins was the key moment. Thus he will rise up the table to third.
18.
Spots for now. And I've get stuck in a run of groups. This is Kyren Wilson's fourth, but who's to say he won't get himself into the winners group this evening. Yeah, so that in-off from Hawkins, that was a key moment in the opening frame. Kyren Wilson has taken full advantage, and it is the world number 5 who leads here by 1 frame to 0.
Very risky to play a safety shot. Just well, maybe play a safety shot off this if it doesn't go. Cue could do running a little more. It's probably just done well enough. Good shot.
Now then, this could be trouble. Unless the red goes in. Oh! Look at that, there was a gap to get to the pink. So he's been fortunate for sure, because he was leaving Hawkins. More trouble for Mark Selby. Meanwhile, he's lost the opening frame. He had a chance to win it against Ali Carter, but Carter's won it on the colours, so Carter...
I'd be a little bit disappointed. He missed that red. It was a plain ball shot to nothing hit. Attempt the cut back in the end. Just a safety. A good one.
Hawkins 1.
I wonder if Kyren will try and land up to the red just above the pink here. That's a little safe zone there.
Foul.
Oh,
The miss.
he must have missed.
Foul.
Found it interesting that Kyren turned. Obviously no good.
Just seems to have settled into the same pattern as the first frame, this.
Well, it does, but he needs this to stop. Oh, it's just about stops in.
Nine.
Every time.
One.
Over Mark Selby next door, so Selby's problems continue. Remember, he hasn't won a match out of the 4 he's played prior to that. If he loses that one, then if he loses that match, it's not going to happen, is it?
You lose frames that you look might be in a position to win, and that's happened a lot to Mark Selby.
This season, he just loves playing, loves winning, loves being part of it all. Anyway.
Sixteen. $24.
Ali Carter actually made a century, 102, so that's the 17th century of the group. Check that for you, Dominic. It's certainly 20 plus.
I'm sorry, David, didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, that's fine. That's why I'm in blacks with them. Then you won't need the red on the cushion.
40.
Such
48.
former PT instructor. Murray himself.
56.
31 in front, so the blue.
Cannon the black towards the top cushion, but now that he has, it will be helpful.
Kyren Wilson, 61.
It's up. Oh, it wasn't even a snooker at all.
And this is the problem, he's now lost control of the table. Now he's in one himself. And he hasn't hit it, and it could be a free ball, and he's conceded. So it was a good 61, wasn't it, from Kyren Wilson, and he is in control of this match now, needing one more frame to...
I've never had a nosebleed and haven't concerned it could happen again, and if so, what would likely to happen with Kyren is he'd be down on the shot and be rushing a little to play the shots, because when he's down on the shot, that I just wonder if it just may increase his rhythm slightly until he feels secure in the knowledge that it won't happen again. This red and it goes over a pocket somewhere.
1.
Nicely struck, but this is by...
Steady, steady. Oh, you could hear the tut as the cue ball headed towards the middle. Picked it up to put it in the D, and he was fouled because the cue ball hadn't left the bed of the table.
And in any way, it should be, according to the rules, a foul 7, not a foul 4, so I'd advise against ever doing that.
Similar pattern. Of course, Hawkins was in, went in off. Seemed to catch that a little on the thick side.
Yeah, and that can always cause you to miss a ball. Just had to play it beyond what was comfortable for him.
Well, as you said, Dom, you know, it might be on his mind as well, which can't help because, you know, it's a sport that needs... So I guess he'd like to get this one as quickly as possible now.
17.
sure to have been. But the red Kyren really wants to get out of the way. Is that one next to the blue?
36.
But there wasn't anything wrong in playing the shot that he did. It's a positive shot to play. It just didn't work out, did it?
Karen Wilson 41.
Well, he played it well. It's quite dangerous.
Right. 17.
It's just high side of it, so no problem for Barry.
But we'll see. Things can go wrong very quickly.
To go up to the yellow, or do you play for the blue?
37.
Yellow to blue included, required here.
46. 49.
And looks like he's made the winning contribution.
53. 58. Barry Hawkins 64 on the
64 to the pink from Barry Hawkins to survive in this match, and for now to survive in frame 4, leading 2-1. Very steely clearance from Barry Hawkins.
Couldn't avoid them, and this is rather awkward. Well, Barry will want that.
Well, we could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to cover it, but he hasn't.
One.
It's just a to the left of them. It'll pot into this right corner.
$20.
I really got hold of that left of the main bunch. That's what I decided to do. In fact, the red to the right of the main bunch will pot also, it seems. If this cue ball just stops, and it has.
$23. $31.
No problem there though. But is he far enough? Very tight.
Well, it's a great chance now, isn't it? It's been quite an eventful match one way and another, hasn't it, for Kyren Wilson?
$39.
various groups. He came in Group 2.
60.
Play Ronnie O'Sullivan in his last match.
76.
And it can't be guaranteed even. Sort of bullied that into the pot.
Nicely on the yellow still. Oh, it's a bit pacey, I think.
No matter, just drops the yellow of this year's Championship League.
95.
Scenic route for the... Such a determined player, Kyren Wilson.
99.
And he's to finish with a century.
104.
Fine for the playoffs this evening. So in the end, Kyren Wilson gave Barry Hawkins a bloody nose. He pounced on that chance. Hawkins was unlucky to leave the red.
Now Kyren Wilson has 3 points and he stays in the 4th place, and Barry Hawkins is the 6th place with 5 matches, I think. And the last match is Ronnie versus Barry Hawkins and Mark Selby versus Joe Perry, the 2 last match. We have one more match between Kyren Wilson and Joe Perry. Who win gonna get to the 4th place. That means Kyren Wilson has to win this match. If not, he can come to the 5th place and can come to the next stage. Well, Alistair Carter, Ronnie, and Alistair Carter and Ronnie is the 2 players come to the next stage. Surely they come to the semi-final. Mark Williams has 3 points after 6 matches. So if Kyren Wilson wins Joe Perry, Mark Williams has chance. If not, Mark Williams will come to the 5th place. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next match.